Boy, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Man, we got some breaking news for y'all, man. I want y'all to look at this, man, and take notes, man, because they dropping clues as we go along. Y'all really got to pay attention to it, man. Like, y'all got to really look at the fact that the reason why Boosie tucked his tail and ran from the GDs when they just ran up on him in Miami is for one reason, for Duke the Jeweler. You got to understand, man, they got more people involved with the Duke the Jeweler situation. Like, the people who y'all thought weren't going to even ride for Duke, they ran for him. At the end of the day, they even got Duke cousin them pulling right up in Miami. Y'all got to understand, Boosie can't go nowhere. He can't do nothing because the same way everybody else got them wolves, best believe four of them got them wolves. And four of them got money behind them. Y'all know what happened when four of them got money behind them. I know I ain't been live in a while, y'all, but it's cool though. Y'all got to understand, man. I ain't finna bring no BS to y'all. At the end of the day, we know for a fact that can't nobody stop this. Boy, can't nobody stop him. Flame this up for me. Can't nobody stop this, boy. Y'all see how it's going, man. And y'all see for a fact that, boy, he's still doing shows, but you see they getting canceled. They canceling everything they do. So just to let y'all know, it's back to the business. Remember, Boosie artist Westside got sent up, y'all. Why y'all think he got sent up? He got sent up because Duke the Jeweler. Y'all gotta look at this, man. And I know a lot of people sent back like, yeah, man, stop talking about Boosie. Stop talking about Boosie. You tell all 20, 30 people to stop talking about him at the same time. At the end of the day, we know for a fact, Street Blog for L. Do you see the name Street Blog? We gonna keep talking until we feel like stopping. How about that? At the end of the day, boy, y'all know this, man. Y'all know at the end of the day, the people who play the role in this, and y'all can't cover it up because it's already out there. Boosie put it out there, and then we switched up the story, and then we put it out there, come clean it up on phone now. At the end of the day, man, can't nobody stop it. Can't nobody do nothing about it, man. We have to be mindful of the things that go on. We have to be mindful about the people we keep around us. We have to really understand that the feds here. I got the feds on the line right now. And the feds know for a fact that everything that happened with Duke, it was a result of everything that was brought to the light by Boosie. Boosie rushed to J. Prince's bodyguards. Like, y'all gotta understand that he in Miami, he thought it was sweet. At the end of the day, they put that boy on the stretcher, boy. Y'all gotta understand, man. I'm gonna learn y'all something. At the beginning of this whole case, man, y'all gotta look at one thing, and that one thing is the fact that the 19-year-old pointed Duke out to the whole squad in the parking lot. They picked Duke up, took him from the driver's side, and instantly made him, hey, give me all that, give me everything. And this coming from the sources. And y'all gotta understand, man, they not gonna be in DMs saying this if the people around them ain't leaking the information that they tried to keep a secret. We all know for a fact all the people that played a role in this, man.
And they pointed Duke out before they sent him out. But at the end of the day, when you start to tell a story and then it comes out that it was a whole different story, it makes you look suspect. Yeah, you look suspect altogether.
Because we already know for a fact the feds on this, and y'all think the feds playing? Keep making them, keep talking that stuff, boy. At the end of the day, boy, they own everybody who has something to do with Duke the Jeweler getting sent up. Y'all really gotta look at this and pay attention to this, man, because it's people who didn't want justice for Duke, but they wanted to see what was gonna happen though. It's like, how you gonna not want to see something happen, but you want to see something happen? That's what I don't get about people, man. And a lot of people not paying attention to the stuff that's really going on, man. Like, this is something that we all can really take notes on, because it's gonna change the whole game, boy. At the end of the day, we know for a fact that everybody that played a role in this, they thought it was over with. They thought they was gonna get away, but they not. You can't get away from this, man. Like, real talk. We all know for a fact that Boosie, and we not pointing a finger and saying Boosie did it. We all know Boosie ain't do it, so don't stop acting slow. We know everybody that did do it, though. So you can't stop nobody from saying nothing. At the end of the day, boy,
the truth is gonna come out.
It's gonna have to come out. You have to really look at this, man, because everybody that sat there and played that role and thought it was sweet, boy, they own y'all, boy.
Yeah.
The feds is sit and watch you break down everything for a long time. They ain't just finna come out and do nothing right then and there.
Oh yeah, and everything's available through the cloud anyways. I mean, whether you want it or not, they got forensics and they're able to find everything out. They can see exactly every single thing that they need.
And when you look at it, the way that they tried to clout up off Duke, it goes to show Duke had more clout than Boosie. The way they want justice for Duke, you can tell Duke had more clout than Boosie. That's why Boosie sent him up. That's why Boosie put that bread in that, boy. At the end of the day, boy, you're not just messing with one, you mess with a lot. You mess with a lot of people who connected, just like the people who think they, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, shout out to them people who didn't have nothing to do with it. You feel me? At the end of the day, we know for a fact it's people who sitting back looking at this and not really paying attention to it, because there's a lot of people who didn't want him to get sent up. Come on, man. Y'all know it's a lot of people who didn't want him to get sent up, but it went like that for a reason. RP Duke the Jeweler, before we do anything, before we even jump into this and I show y'all this information, man, y'all gonna be shocked. Y'all gonna be like, wow. Like, we knew this from the beginning, but at the end of the day, we know for a fact that this is something that it could really have been avoided, and something that could have been, you know.
There's a red Ford truck.
But that's the same truck that they said that Boosie knew, like that Boosie said that Duke was following them, but they was following Duke. When it all comes down to, hit that like button, y'all, on For Them Grade. Hey, if y'all know for a fact, Boosie said that Duke was following them. He just followed us, man. The whole time they followed Duke.
Right, and there was two lots. There was the one arena place, and then there was the two arena place. And if they went there together, I don't understand why they wouldn't have parked together. Like, why, if you're going together, unless you're just meeting there, why wouldn't you just park in the same lot?
Exactly, unless you wanted to basically like put Duke on the forefront, put him in the shadows of getting sent up, because you gotta understand that this wasn't nothing that just happened that day, boy. They said Boosie planned that, boy. They said Boosie told people for a minute that Duke was getting ready to come. And the only reason I'm bringing this to y'all is because I really don't care. R.I.P. Duke the Jeweler, I don't care what none of them say. You can't scare me. You can't run me off mine. At the end of the day.
I mean, they had cameras everywhere. They knew exactly where he was, when he left. You saw that 19-year-old, the cousin, watching every move. As soon as Duke took a move, he jumped. You seen him in the video when they did the Boosie call.
Yeah, once he did the Boosie whistle,
yep.
It was over with. And people, they look at it from a whole different perspective, but I'm going to bring it to y'all like it is. Mm-hmm. I'm going to bring it to y'all straight up. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Like, at the end of the day, we know for a fact everybody that played a role in this, man, and we can sit back and really Hey, hit the like button if you're new to the channel.
I mean, and yeah, that's the thing. Like, why wouldn't they have ridden together at some point? Like, why wouldn't they share something? Because he knew that if he got too close, he'd be too
They'll
involved.
say that
He'd be stuck in it too much.
And the first thing they'll say is he was in the car with Boosie. What you think Boosie would have rather them say? He followed us to the concert, or he followed us to the Dice game, because at the end of the day, they saying that it didn't happen at the Dice game or it didn't happen at the concert. So what did it happen at?
Right.
Smart, Mr. Smart Man. At the end of the day, man, these like people send back. You can't try to chase clout to try to do nothing. If people don't like you, people don't like you.
I mean, and they knew exactly where he was. Everyone in the city's going to be able to tell exactly where everyone was at the moment. You know, we got smart technology, whether we want it or not. They use it for their own good.
And everybody knows stuff don't just happen. Stuff happen for a reason. When you really pay attention to it, you know for a fact it's people who be mad. It's more haters than people that like it. Exactly.
I mean, and everybody ended up being a liability in the end, you know? He went there with them in the GMC together, and he ended up leaving by himself. You know?
Yeah, you gotta understand, man. They show, like, Duke showed love to people that he thought was in his corner the whole time. They didn't even save him from getting sent up when they said that majority of the people was there for Boosie. Why would they be there for Boosie, but then something happened to Duke, somebody with Boosie? So what Boosie tell them? He ain't with us. Hey, he ain't with us, man. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do.
I mean, and they went there together. They all got there together. He trusted them.
And what did you say the feds say?
That there's a lot of people involved and that there's so much information that's going to be coming out over time. It's just a matter of time until it comes out. I mean, obviously, it's not going to all be released because at the end of the day, they got to keep the evidence private. It's all evidence. And no one's guilty until, no one's innocent until proven guilty. Is that what they say?
Yeah.
You know.
But you got to understand, boy, it's more people riding for Duke than there's more people sitting back saying, oh, this person ain't do this. Why would they say these people did and they didn't? Don't get mad at the person who's talking about it. Get mad at the person who did it, goofy.
For real.
At the end of the day, boy, because as long as you know, they got wolves in every state. They got wolves. When you go try to chase a wolf, that'd be the dumbest thing because you're chasing yourself.
You're in a new territory.
You in a new territory. Don't come out your comfort zone thinking this finna go down when it ain't, because the same way y'all did for now, I ain't gonna even say nothing. You know what I'm finna, you know what it is. The same way they did for now. Like I'ma say it's more fans of whoever, cause you don't know who they fans of, because they pick. 1 minute they saying R.I.P. Duke the Jeweler with this tag by their name. Next minute they saying Boosie ain't had nothing to do with it. They some goofies. At the end of the day, you can't even you got poor judgment. At the end of the day, boy, we know for a fact that, boy, people get sent up every day. Don't come out of state and get sent up.
I mean, he definitely wouldn't have went by himself if he thought that was going to happen. No way.
At all.
No, he wouldn't even have went at all. I mean, and even if he thought, he wouldn't have been alone. That's it.
For any chance, if they didn't lead him on by a false advertisement, acting like it was this when really it was that.
He was vulnerable. Wicked vulnerable.
Yeah, you don't do nobody from the land like that. And regardless of how anybody feel, you can take it how you want it.
Exactly.
We got people with 200,000-300,000 subscribers saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Pull up on them, then pull up on the real wolf. Do that. They don't want to do that. Tell you, don't let the YouTube fool you. Don't let the YouTube tweet.
It ain't that serious.
It ain't. It's never that serious.
It's entertainment.
It's entertainment, and they still don't get it. It's entertainment at the end of the day, so be wisely of what you say. Because you have to be mindful that this is a revolving door, and we got to understand that we need to open our eyes to the fact of what's really going on. Duke was sent up. When they sent Duke up and they showed, they ain't send Duke up in his own city. Duke ain't even get sent up in his own city. Duke got sent up right here. So you mean to tell me Duke went to a dice game with a whole bunch of so-called, what they saying, wolves, right? With all that money and jewelry and all that, with them Louis bags. So you mean to tell me he ain't chopped that video up? You mean to tell me, come on now, from what they saying, and y'all need to do y'all research. From what they saying, Duke left the bags in the car, man. He never even brought them upstairs in that elevator. Because if you look at it, that's the same elevator. When he took the video before he so-called went to the concert, and he had the two phones in his hands.
I mean, did he bring them when he went to the nail salon? Did he keep them in the car? Are they safer in the car is the question.
That's what everybody was saying. So look, I'm gonna break something down.
Get that.
Yeah. I'm gonna break something down. You see this elevator? I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna break something down. I'm gonna make y'all even madder. Since y'all wanted to test the wrong people, y'all tweaking. Look, you see where he at? He not at Boosie concert.
Nah.
He not at leaving Boosie on what's the name? And hit the like button if y'all see what I see. He with his homie.
Yep. Looks like he's at the hotel.
Dude ain't standing by him saying, "Oh, you Duke the Jeweler. We heard about you. You famous. Let me get your autograph."
That's
Nope.
his boy.
That's his homie. He came out there with him.
Question is, where was he?
Where was he? What did they tell dude?
I mean, maybe only select people were allowed in the game. Maybe you had to buy in to get in.
Maybe he stayed in a room just like Duke the Jeweler brother said.
Who knows?
He said he stayed in a room because everybody couldn't come in there.
Yeah. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
The Boston hat.
Yeah, so I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna start from the beginning.
Yeah.
This how we gonna do it, y'all. New rules, new game plan. Y'all see this hotel that Duke at? And y'all see that elevator. Since y'all don't know, this is the same elevator. I'm gonna show you something. Show you something. I'm gonna show you something. And Duke the Jeweler cousin, he pointed this out. I'm gonna show you something. So that's still the same elevator. Y'all see that? Come on now, man. Stop playing. Why all the elevators got mirrors in them that he just getting in?
I mean,
so
they
he
definitely got security on the other side of the mirror.
They got security. Come on, we see it. Security, hit the like button, boy. Salute to everybody who rocking with Duke the Jeweler. We coming strong, even stronger now since they want to play. Yeah. You can't play with Street Blog for LTV. You can't play with nobody.
I mean, at the end of the day, he was in a bad situation at the wrong place at the wrong time. And, it's unfortunate what happened. He never expected that to happen. He trusted those people. he was vulnerable and he opened up to them.
But that's what happens when you run up, when you like realize, like real talk, man. Who deleted Duke the Jeweler Instagram video? Who deleted that?
Don't you have to be on his?
You have to have his code, or
stuff?
you have to have his code to his phone, because
with the face recognition on the. He had the iPhone, right? The
Yeah.
iPhones are mostly face recognition. So who did it?
from
Who
what
had
they,
control?
from what they saying is the dude that ran up on Duke, they said Duke grabbed Dude's mask. They said Duke instantly reached up and grabbed Dude's mask when he tried to snatch the chain. When Duke grabbed Dude's mask, half of it came off his head. You see what I'm saying?
Paper.
The paper on the floor
In the
is
elevator.
is basically him getting Boosie to sign the documents, to sign a sell of documents, man, for the jury. Y'all gotta really look at this, man. The papers that's laying on the floor is the documents that Boosie had to sign after you spent over $9,999.
I mean, it's exclusive pieces, so sometimes you sign a waiver. So
Because
you
Duke
don't
could
see
get fined
things.
for that.
Yeah, I mean, he's the artist, you know.
And we all know for a fact that you can't sit there and say that Duke was wrong for snatching Dude's mask off when he tried to grab the chain. Breaking news, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, man. Well, they said Duke instantly. Duke tried to grab Dude. He instantly ended up pulling the mask off. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I know when you going through something like that at a split moment in time, you know for a fact that this somebody who you know, because once he saw the dreads pop out the back of the mask, it was over with.
I mean, and you know, when something's going on and something's going down, you really know. Like, you know.
We know this for a fact that this could really affect everybody that was in that room, because they witnesses to this whole case.
They all played a part and a role in this. They all had a role to play.
And y'all hear it coming from the DA, man. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel, boy. At the end of the day, we know what's going on, boy. You can't hide it. Salute to Duke, boy. Salute to Duke. Yeah. Because people sit back and people don't really take heed to this, man.
I mean, and there's no way of knowing, was he recording when they run up on him? Was there stuff that nobody seen that you know what I'm saying?
To be honest with you, they said that Duke was on his cell phone.
I was
He
wondering
was
about that.
he FaceTimed somebody, and that question mark is, who did Duke FaceTime?
I mean, you go on live sometimes when you walk out, you're like, hey, I'm on my way, I'm coming back, blah, blah, blah.
I'm
there
walking
you
to the
are.
car.
Yeah.
I'm on my way to the car, man. Leave the door unlocked.
Right,
Did you cook? You see what I'm saying?
you got
Make
to.
sure you be waiting at the bottom stairs when I pull up to that hotel,
Let you woman know.
because he gonna have the bags.
Mhm.
Getting the bags out of the car.
All ready to go.
Duke didn't want to show his car. Like, he didn't want to show his dually truck, man. And the reason he didn't want to show his dually truck in the whole video was because he didn't want them knowing what he was driving and what hotel he was at.
He had the red Ford. This is the red Ford.
Yeah, he had the red Ford dually.
Yeah. I mean, he definitely should have taken security. He is one of the biggest celebrity jewelers there is. Or there was, rather. And he definitely should have had security with him. But I don't think he did. He had no idea that was coming to him. He totally would have had it. Or wouldn't have gone if he thought he was in any situation like that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know, and a lot of people speculate, because some people wondering, like, man.
I mean,
They can't even sell a jury, so it made it even more dumber.
but can they though? Because if it's not marked and it's not documented.
they could get it melted down and made into another jewelry. This is what they did.
You pop the stones out. You ever pop stones out?
Yeah.
And then you melt down the gold. That's what, yeah.
Because they know for a fact Duke the Jeweler, he had to connect to where they was making their own jewelry, but they was real VVS's and Bugattis.
For real.
So you got to understand, they pop the jewelry out, melt it down, get a Boosie piece made, maybe even a go head. You feel me? Number 2.
It could be anything. It could be a brick.
Yeah.
And then make something down the line when it ain't that hot.
Yeah.
You know?
And this goes to show that people sit back and people don't know. People speculate. People sit back and want this to be that and that to be. It don't go like that. At the end of the day, we know for a fact that you can't stop it when it's here.
Yeah.
You can't stop it. Like, we know for a fact, man, Alexis already said what went on.
Yeah.
She said that they followed him. She said that Duke grabbed a mask. Once Duke grabbed the mask, the back of the dread popped out.
Yeah.
He said Duke instantly called his name.
He knew there was no chance. I mean, and that's the thing. If he didn't see them, would he been fine to just, would they have left, just took his stuff and left them? Or was that part of the bigger plan? And that extra stuff was just extra?
Yeah.
You know? Was it just a
I don't think it was a random act for one reason.
No.
It's because Boosie sat there and called that man out there.
But he came in the GMC to Houston, but then he didn't leave in it. So would he have came at all if he knew?
Exactly.
I don't know.
You gotta understand who picked Duke up.
He invited him.
So the person who invites you, duh.
But they had eyes on him from when he took off, because you got that guy that was on the plane with him who conveniently booked a flight all of a sudden to go to the same place at the same time, which is like 1 in a million. Imagine being on a plane and be like, hey, I know you, like, but I know you. That's too coincidental. That doesn't just happen.
Yeah, and people like the dude that was on the plane with Duke, that was the main one. Why would you book the same ticket as Duke?
They'll find out though. They're gonna see when he booked it, and he booked it right before, within 48 hours, and there you go. He knew exactly when Duke was gonna go. He just jumped on the same plane because bam, you get the ticket, and there you go. You're off with them, and you're off.
Exactly. That's why I say y'all gotta watch who y'all be around. Y'all gotta be mindful because people don't know, and has he steady popping back up. Like at the end of the day, man.
Yeah, and they knew he was alone. Like even though he had old chick in the place, she might have just met him there afterwards. He was alone. They knew he was alone. They knew his moves, and they knew his moves were alone that night. And they got him when he was, solo. He got lost for a small amount.
Boosie did it. They said Boosie did it, and I'm gonna say he did it. You know what time it is on photo. You know what time it is. Straight up, stop playing. Boy, y'all know what time it is, boy. They said there was a lot of people who did it, boy. They put that bread up, boy. At the end of the day, say what you want to say. Say what you want to say. At the end of the day, we know for a fact it hit different when you ain't from the city and you lose one of your people. Stop playing with folks. Stop playing with folks. At the end of the day, keep playing. The DA gonna be up on you, boy.
Yep.
Keep playing. The DA will be at your doorstep.
That's how it goes,
Keep playing.
People make a lot of moves. And when you start to say something, put something out there, and then all of a sudden you realize it's something else, or it's not exactly what you said it was, then you start to question it. When you question it, you start seeing all the steps tied in together like a spider web, and before you realize that
you're too deep in something that you don't even know.
You have no idea how deep you got in.
You don't even know who you dealing with.
No.
Like, don't let the act fool you.
Not even for a little bit.
At the end of the day, so be mindful of what you say on my channel, okay? Yep. Be mindful of what you say in them comments. Because them wolves out here, boy. And them wolves connected. I'm going to tell you just like that. Them wolves connected. At the end of the day, we know for a fact, boy, people be so hurt.
Yeah.
You got to make you your own YouTube channel if you going to go to other people's channels and have so much to say. This what I don't understand. Make you a YouTube channel if you got that much to say. At the end of the day, you have to, in order to be, I'm going to tell you, rule number one, in order to be a stepper, you got to be able to move your feet. Mm-hmm. In order to be a stepper, rule number two, you can't run your mouth like a goofy. No. In order to be a stepper, rule number three, boy, you ever tell somebody what you going to do to them, they going to have them things waiting on you in the book bag.
Everyone knows you don't talk about it.
Yeah.
You don't talk about it.
You don't
do shit and then talk. I mean, you don't do stuff and talk about it. You just you don't talk about it.
The blicky's gonna be right there, and you look. You see how Duke? I'm gonna give you a prime example. Duke went out of state and hooked up with people he knew. Right? He knew these people, so he hooked up with them, and they still set them up. Imagine going out of state thinking you know somebody. What you think gonna happen? I want you to react on that real fast. Think what's going on.
Where Boosie fly back to? Did he fly back to Louisiana or did he fly to Minnesota?
They said Boosie flew to Minnesota. He did a layover. Once he did the layover, they flew him to Atlanta. Because you know how the airlines work.
Right,
whenever you take in Spirit, they said Boosie took Spirit back. That's how the Spirit Airlines.
Wow.
That's how he was able to get there so quick because the Spirit was ready right then and there. Like, you got to really pay attention to this, man.
Wow.
We're going to be mindful of what's going on, man.
I mean, at the end of the day, you got to do your work. Do your
research,
you know?
You got to do your research, buddy. Yeah. Hey, look, you said the beat go viral. Look, I'm going to tell you something. Everybody who talking stuff, I'm going to hit a look. I'm finna hit some look. They say that they're real, but I know that they fake. Talk about you, then they smile in your face. I'm about to pick up a back end meal, spinning your block with a Mac 10. Got the drop on the plus, so you know that I'm taxing. OG got gas bags in the center. I got my wrist in the pot trying to whip up a Bentley. I'm up in Jimmy's, I just blew a Hemi. I popped the yacht, so you know that I'm in it. He in the bin, so you know I'ma spin it. I dropped Atlanta in the pineapple fountain. Tay called me up, told me fly to Atlanta. Bitch, I stay lit like a candle. FM blue tips, that's under the match. Say you want 3, but hey, stop playing with me. At the end of the day, don't let the YouTube fool you.
Yeah, dude, he be spending 10K on the chains and he be flying Spirit, extra special Spirit.
At the end of the day, boy, don't get put in a blender. It's all for entertainment purposes only. I'm just a YouTuber, you guys. You have to understand. I only make videos. I'm not allowed nowhere else. I'm not allowed nowhere else, man. R.I.P. Duke the Jeweler, man. At the end of the day, man, I just want to let y'all know what was really going on, man. If y'all rocking with the little bars I just hit the like button, share the video, Facebook.